Hi, it's Bev Willcocks here, and I just wanted to share a story, an example in my life to try and show how the concepts we have about ourselves aren't always true and how they hold us back. This happened a few years back. I'd been out of the advertising industry, the corporate game, for a few years, and I decided I wanted to get back into the business. I wanted to get back into advertising, and I'd always worked on client service. So I put my CV together and I started going around and seeing people in employment agencies. And I got quite a lot of pushback. I was in my late 40s. I'd been out of the industry, so I wasn't really up to speed with the latest technology in terms of social media, for example. And the other thing was that in South Africa at that time, I was white. And a sort of late 40s white female just wasn't cutting it in the industry. People wanted to fill their black quotas. They wanted to have that racial diversity within the corporate environment, and I kind of understood that, and I appreciated that they had that at a place. But at the same time, I kind of thought, well, where does that leave me? What is my next step going to be? And I kind of sat with that, and I was quite disillusioned, and I just really didn't know what to do. And then one day driving, I just got this idea, but hang on, how do you really know what's true? Because what made you successful in your early 20s when you first got into the industry is the same. I wasn't experienced. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was young. Yes, I had a qualification, but so did everybody else. But what made me successful early on in my career was what I brought to the table, was the essence of me that I brought to the table. And I thought, but that hasn't gone. That's still there. And the other thing is that I know that learning is anybody can learn. Learning is part of the human design. And we learn not only by what works, but what doesn't work. So I thought, I can get up to speed, or I can ask people to help me. That's not a reason not to get a job. My intellect is there. It's fully functioning. And as soon as I could see that these concepts that people have about you and also about me, I have about myself, just didn't really hold water. They were just ideas, and ideas are fluid. It kind of took the pressure off. I took the pressure off myself, and funnily enough, within 2 weeks, somebody phoned and said, would you like to come and see us? We have a temp job. Wasn't really what I wanted, but I thought, you know what? It's an opportunity. I'm going to go for that opportunity. I took the opportunity, and it just was amazing. I had a fantastic time. I learned. I did really well in the agency. The person who I was replacing or filling in for had had a baby and decided not to come back. So there was an opportunity to now have full-time employment, but not only did the company give me an opportunity to take that position permanently, but they created a more senior position for me and offered me a position to head up the client service department and to take up on a mentorship role within the agency, which I did. And a couple of months later, I got invited to join the board. And that was all from being told, no, you're too old. You don't have the experience. You're not up to date. And it just proved to me that the energy is within us, and it's the essence of us that gives us the opportunities in the world. And I invite you to do the same. And I invite you to look and have the courage to face your life fearlessly to do the same. Thank you.